Hello, hi. My name is Tiro Kubu, for those that don't know, and this is my world. I'm joking, guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. You guys can call me Tiro or T. A lot of people call me T, which I like because I never had a nickname growing up, so it was like, oh, period. I like it. So you guys, yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. Period. So I started this channel, I think, when I was really young, like I think I was in grade 11. I was around about 17, 16, around about there. And when I started this, I started it off of just the love of content creation and the love of actually vlogging and getting to look back at all your videos once you're all grown up. This cape on my lap because I don't want to get stuff on me. This is a cape I normally use with my clients, but you know, today it's gonna be doing something different. A lot of people always ask, like, when did I learn how to do my makeup and like all of that? Because during COVID, when we were learning how to do our makeups, what were you guys doing? I'm gonna be using this smudge primer. In COVID, when everyone was learning how to do their face, what were you doing, baby girl? Because remember, like in COVID, when like what's this thing? When when YouTube was like in its prime, and COVID gave us abo Lebo Rampedi, Turtle Rampedi, Neo, The Boys. Like, where were you guys? Where were you guys in those times when who's this? Mihlali and Faith and all of them were like already in their makeup prime, and they used to like teach us how to do faces and stuff like that. And Uche, guys, Uche has been on YouTube for the longest time, and generally I think that's when I really like picked up makeup tricks, makeup tips and all of that. And that was genuinely the perfect time to learn how to do your face. If you didn't learn then sorry babes, sorry. I do a very simple look. I really don't do too much, especially when it comes to the foundation. Remember, you're doing a very like natural look, nothing too hectic, nothing too, you know, out there. Because I once bought these from this other like Korean shop in whatever, and they are the best foundations I've ever landed my hands on. And people really sleep on these Korean these Korean foundations, right? But trust me, they really do the work that they really need to do. Like, they really do eat it up. Just like Korean skincare, a lot of people also saying that Korean skincare is really good. I don't know what these people put in their skincare, but like they really need to give us the tips and the tricks and everything like that. I'm gonna go in and just pat everything in there. All right, remember, we're going for a natural makeup look, nothing too hectic. So natural just means not too much, right? Don't do too much, just the really good amount of foundation, all of that, not too many things. A lot of people asking like, why have I been gone for so long on YouTube and why I decided to come back. So I've been gone for that long because I lost I had lost like access to my page for a while. So what happened was that the Gmail that I used for my YouTube page was quite different from the other ones that I used, right? So I have two Gmail accounts, and it's my normal Gmail account, and then we have my YouTube Gmail account. So when I did YouTube, I obviously had both of my accounts on my phone, right? And at that time I think I didn't like really understand Guti, like, you know what, the best thing is to mix everything and have one Gmail for everything. I mean, I genuinely, like, I didn't deep it that much. So what happened was that I lost my phone broke, so I stopped using that phone, right? And I also lost the SIM card to the other Gmail. So the SIM card to the original the YouTube Gmail. So which means even if I try like verify it, or like I try log in somewhere else, I'm gonna need the other SIM card to like verify it, because they have to like send a code, right? And that was when everything happened, because it's like, oh, I'm actually realizing now that, you know what, I need that SIM card, and I don't know where that SIM card is, and I can't even do SIM swap wada, because I don't even remember. Remember they ask you those questions, who did you last call? Oh, but SIM card, like literally that's a SIM card I lost used in like 2020 or 2021, somewhere there. So how should I remember who was the last person that called, or like what was the last amount of airtime that I put in? Those type of questions, I was like, oh, I guess you fail an exam. So I was like, you know what, let me just leave it. It's fine. And it just became that one thing that I kept on avoiding, because I was like, oh. And also, I was now using, what should I call this? I was now using, I think it was a Samsung A something, I forgot what it was. And now the quality was really quite good for a Android, right? But obviously at that time I'm used to like iOS quality. So I'm like, oh God, how am I gonna do all of this? And I was like, you know what? The time will come, like it really will come. Probably this should be a time where I'm taking a break and everything like that. And I kind of like just recollecting myself. But I always used to get like really irritated when like something is happening and I'm like, oh, this would look good on a vlog. Or like you're at a really nice place and you'd be like, oh, this would look good on a vlog. Or like you went out with your friends to a really nice restaurant and you'd be like, oh, this would look good on a vlog. Like that used to really irritate me so bad. But I actually really just told myself that, you know what, the time will come. And when that time comes, all of those blessings, all of those places will just become better, double up, and just become better places that you can vlog, better experiences that you can vlog and everything like that. So yeah, man. I then switched to TikTok. I did like TikTok around the same time that I was into YouTube, because TikTok was like, I think I got introduced to TikTok around COVID. So around that time, I just started to like moving on to TikTok, because with TikTok I could take like videos of things with someone's phone and that person will send me, because like those are not long videos like YouTube videos. YouTube wants proper long videos. With TikTok I just need snippets, and I have a 1 minute video that I can post, and that was good for me, right? So really I just was like, you know what, I think what works for me is TikTok with the type of situation that I'm in. What works is TikTok. So I just branched into TikTok and just grew that, and I think I'm really liking the direction in which my TikTok page is also going. If you're from TikTok, shout out to you. If you're coming from my TikTok page to my YouTube page, shout out to you. He started this this channel when I was in like grade 10 or 11, I'm not quite sure. So I was like really young when I started this. Hey, Sana, I was so young. I was this baby. I didn't know what I was doing. My sister had to help me out. So yeah, I think she's the one that taught me everything. Upload, doing this, editing, all of that. So we've come a long way, really. I think it's been 5 years with this channel. 5 years. It's been a long time. So yeah, I really want to come back and be very consistent with that, right? I'm using banana powder and I'm just tapping it on the surface. I don't know why I use this Luella thing as my thingy, but guys, my thingy is like, they also dry. I need to get another one for dry thingies. For dry products, they all wet. So yeah, that was the story of why I was not consistent on the app, right? What I'm having a challenge with right now is deciding what I want to do, like deciding whether I want to use this for like vlogs, makeup looks and stuff like that, because I'm already doing that on TikTok. So it's like, now what do I do here? Do I because it's really hard. I only have one phone and I can't be filming for TikTok and YouTube at the same time, because TikTok is obviously like a portrait format, YouTube is like landscape, and it's like, oh, and then you miss all the steps and stuff like that. So I think you guys will just tell me if like the plan works. I think for YouTube, like what will work is like long makeup looks, like, right? So like your sit down makeup looks every step, because on my TikTok I don't show every step of my looks and stuff like that. I don't do that. I don't show every step. I just do a quick sped up video of all the videos that I take, and I don't even also explain to people what I'm using, why I'm doing what. Always ask me like, what do I use for my eyebrows to be like so? Sunlight and a brush, that's all you need. Sun alarm, that's all you need. Once you get your little drop, you're just gonna like rub it in, and then all the residue is gonna be on your brush. I take the normal brush that's straight, and then you just bend it to the side because it gives you an angle to like just, you know. And I start by brushing all the hairs to the front first, right? I do it both at the same time because it dries quite easily. And now I have to go back around, get water. I don't have time for that, so do it both at the same time. And then you're now taking the hairs back to the original direction. So when you brush the hairs forward, you're basically just like putting in the soap into all the hairs. If you have really bushy eyebrows, you'll know about how it's really hard to just go like this. So you need to go forward first and kind of make sure that everything is in there. Make sure that everything is inside. And yeah, that's how your eyebrows are gonna look. You're gonna take your powder puff, just tap it on the back of your hand, and you're just gonna puff on your eyebrows. Why am I saying lashes? On your eyebrows, just to mattify everything. All you need is this cheap 5 rand pencil. You don't need really fancy stuff. There are like pencils like this. Let me show you guys. These. No. This lip, yes. This for underneath your like you'll see what I'm gonna do. This works for that. But for your eyebrows, I say no, because they're so jelly, they're so oily, and they can make your eyebrows look oily, and we don't want that. Let's go on top and create the arc. After all of that, I fill the arc from the back, shade it in, and voila, there you go. Take the same shade that I did my thingy with, and just there, right? Right? And you're gonna go do the same thing on the other side. And doing your makeup, especially your eyes. Doing that part, and then just blend it in with your brush while you're still used, and just draw on the inner corner. I first start a little bit above the actual line because I'm scared of like just ruining it, and then I just start going a little bit lower as I go in. A little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Because makeup is a weird process. Like, you're gonna look crazy, trust me. Don't now think once you look crazy, you're doing everything wrong. Give it time. Trust in the process, honestly. Don't rush it. Don't rush it, honestly. Be very patient with yourself. And also the learning part of it is trial and error. I used to do the most outrageous looks on my face, guys. And when I started like doing makeup, I'm more of like a darker shade of foundation as compared to my mom or my sister. So when I started, I would use their products, right? But they were always I would use their products, but they would always make me look so ashy because I'm obviously a shade so much darker than they are, right? And I think I didn't want to admit to the fact that, you know what, this is not working for me. I didn't want to admit. I was in denial with like the fact that, you know what, the foundation colors that I'm using are for lighter skinned people. They're not for dark skinned people like me. So I really need to obviously stop going in with these outrageously looking colors, right? So I'm using this Luella eyeshadow palette. It's in the color Brownie Point, and I'm using this top down just on the lid of my eye, which is gonna give us a really like smoked eye look. This color, I hope it's focusing, this color and this color. So these two, just up there, just to blend it out properly and nicely and seamlessly also. And then I'm also gonna go in with this color Exploration. It's a really dark color, and then just there. It's a really dark color, which is gonna give us a smoke eye look, period, that we want. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with my bigger eyeshadow palette that I have. And I'm gonna mix these two colors, this red and orange, for a blush look. And with the blush, I'm gonna go into my eyeshadow, right? So that everything blends in so seamlessly and so perfect. So all of that's just into my eyeshadow. Oops. Oh, that looks so good. All of that, you to just set everything and just calm it down. If sometimes like you feel like your blush is too much, go in with your banana powder and just kind of set it. Because I believe when you do that, it really does, like, now comes into play. Don't use it for drawing your eyebrows. Get all sharp, right? And you're just gonna like bald eye look and the eyes popping. So just underline it, and if you want, you can just add a little bit of it at the top if you want a more bolter eye. If you want to, you can overline your lips. Using this Luella Beauty semi-matte lipstick in the color Slow Dance. It's a really light color, a really light color. I'm forcing myself to like it. It's too light for me personally. Mascara, go in. Trust me, when you buy mascara, I think buy a mascara that really does match your, make sure that the wand matches your eyelash pattern. If you have very bushy eyelashes that curl backwards, there's a certain type of wand that you need to buy for that. So really do make your really do your research on all of that, so that you can find out what works for you. Makeup is all about finding out what works for you, even with foundations, even with your primers, your everything like that. Some of them are hydrating for people with dry skin. Some of them are mattifying for people with overly oily skin. Some of them are for people with combination skin. So makeup is all about learning your skin type. You can never take what Tiro says and run with it, because wena na lady, wena dimpo, wena palesa, wena tepang, wena tep masechaba, we don't have the same stuff. Like we're not the same. So also hapeleta hore pianong ubone ore yo mama uthatha foundation eso Fenty Beauty. When we do hore chelete ya hao ile gane taba tsa di Fenty Beauty. And also on top of that, your skin is probably just too sensitive for certain things. And then what happened later, makeup is all about understanding your face, understanding what your face wants, and understanding how to navigate through everything with your special skin type. And to learn that, it's all about trial and error. You can buy your Maybelline Fit Me, whatever, and you put it on and you actually realize that, you know what, it really does make your skin very gooey and that you don't like. And then you go try your Fenty Beauty that mattifies your skin and you actually really see that, you know, this is what I like. But now you can't just choose something just because you saw someone on TikTok use it and you think it works. Yes, shavu. That is the reason why when we go to shops, there are testers. There are testers for a reason, because these things are really expensive. You can't buy a foundation, then when you get home, the foundation is not it's not compatible with your skin type. Also with certain things like primers, your hydrators, everything like that, test it out on your skin first. You might buy a foundation, regular foundation, yeah, 800 and something, and then you come to find that you're actually allergic to a certain ingredient in that foundation. So that is why they're testers. Test your makeup. I recommend that with makeup you go and actually physically buy it for yourself. Do not buy makeup online. Do not, yes, we understand like convenience and everything like that, we're like I'm a superbalist and everything like that, but really go and test it out, because that shade might not actually be true to shade or true to color or true to what it says. Some shades can actually say that this is the darkest foundation on earth. When we test it out, that foundation is actually my skin tone, and I'm not even the darkest person on this earth. Do you get it? So you really need to actually physically go and purchase that makeup yourself, because it is generally not going to work out if you are someone that looks at someone is using, or look at people recommendations and just fly with them. Yes, recommendations are recommendations for a reason. You have to try it out. It's been recommended that you try it out. It's not recommended that you buy it. You're not forced to buy something. You can look at it and be like, oh, I'm going to test it out and see if it works for me. And when you also go makeup shopping and everything like that, there are also those beauticians and consultant people that help you test out things when you get there. Those people are there to help you make the right choices. But at certain times, I say don't go to someone that is promoting a certain brand. Those ones, they're not going to help you. They just want you to buy. But there are certain people that are actually hired by probably clicks or hired by Edgars or whatever. Those are the people that you go to. But if you see someone that's promoting Avon or promoting whatever, Maybelline or whatever, just know that that person wants you to buy Maybelline. That person does not want you to go buy a Revlon foundation, a Yardley foundation, whatever foundation. They want you to buy Maybelline. And just know that you would not probably be getting a very honest review out of them. But if you go to people that are actually employed to give you and show you the wide variations and wide whatever that is there to make the perfect choice for you, fit for your skin, fit for your skin type, then perfect. That is the person that you should be going to. So makeup is all about trial and error, guys. You can never get it right at the first go. Like, it's not an easy thing. You need to trial and error. Sometimes something stops working for you. It really does, because our skin is always evolving, we're growing and stuff like that. When I grew up, like in high school, I didn't have acne prone skin. Like, my skin was like really smooth, but my skin started breaking out just after grade 12. Just after my matric, my skin started breaking out. Why? We don't know. And that's how skin is. The more you grow, the more it becomes really prone to a lot of things and everything like that. So we're constantly evolving, constantly growing up, and you actually kind of realize that, you know what, certain things don't work for me anymore. Like maybe an Avon foundation worked for you when you were in your teens and everything like that, but now you're like in your late 30s. You're getting older, you're getting wrinkles, your face is doing all of those things. You need to buy foundations that are of your skin type. Your face also matures, and it matures in such a way that you need certain things in a certain stage. And that is also why we don't eat baby food till forever. We eat baby food up until a certain age, and then we have to move on to the next phase. So it goes with also with makeup also. You use a certain thing up to a certain stage, and once you get to a certain stage, you go on to doing everything and all of that. And also another thing, if you really like a Maybelline foundation, it doesn't mean that the primer is going to work for your skin. Because remember, it is not the brand, it's the formulas that is in the makeup product or that is in the solution that you're putting on your face. Sometimes the whole makeup range is not going to work for you. Sometimes probably their setting spray only works for you. Sometimes only their concealers works for you. So makeup is all about building your line, your whatever, your products, and understanding what works perfectly with what. And one thing about makeup is all about chemicals. It is a chemical reaction on your face, so you need to know what chemicals work best with which chemicals, and it's all about trial and error. Lina, I might change, be like, you know what, this color, I don't like it, I don't like this, it makes me break out now, it's doing this, it's doing this. It is a process of learning and unlearning certain things, and trust me, you're gonna get there. It's not that difficult, right? It is genuinely not that difficult. So yeah, if you really made it up to this far, comment down smoky eye, and don't forget to leave a hot thumbs up, and just comment down below any questions that you would like me to answer, and any makeup routines that you would like me to actually sit down and discuss, any makeup tips, any makeup products that you want me to review. Guys, tell me, I will review them for you. Go tell me, go buy this, I want a review on this quickly. Putting guys, I'll do it. So yeah, if you want me to like do certain stuff for you, just tell me, link it down below, and we will have a conversation, more videos, any video ideas that you guys have. If you want to see me rock a red lip and how to prevent creasing, in your smile lines, talk to me and we will work through this makeup thing together. But till next time.